The military base's cafeteria was a strange hybrid of Earth aesthetics and alien-friendly modifications. Commander Zex, a Velcari diplomat stationed on Earth for cultural exchange, had been navigating human hospitality for 3 weeks. She still found the beverage selection bewildering. The red canister on the counter looked innocuous enough. She assumed it was some kind of human fruit juice. Her translator identified the label as Military Endurance Formula, Enhanced Performance Serum. It seemed straightforward. Enhanced performance sounded positive. She drank it. The effect was immediate and overwhelming. Not dangerous, but intensely disorienting. Every nerve ending in her body suddenly activated at maximum sensitivity. Colors became almost painfully vivid. Sounds separated into individual frequencies she'd never consciously noticed before. Her 4 eyes widened in shock as her perception expanded exponentially. "What have I ingested?" she gasped, her hand gripping the counter as waves of heightened awareness washed over her. Captain James Rodriguez, who'd been reviewing reports nearby, immediately rushed over. "Commander, are you all right? What happened?" "I drank this," Zex said, pointing at the empty canister with a trembling hand. It said enhanced performance. "I assume." James's face went pale. "You drank the military serum? That's only supposed to be used in extreme combat situations. It's designed to flood the system with adrenaline-equivalent compounds and expand sensory awareness to superhuman levels. The effects last for 6 hours. I can see individual atoms in the air," Zex said, her voice shaking. "I can hear the electrical current in the walls. I can sense every heartbeat in this facility." She paused, her breathing quickening. "This is overwhelming." James immediately called for medical support, but the base's xenobiologist, Dr. Sarah Chun, arrived instead with surprising confidence. She'd been studying Velcari physiology and knew that panic would only worsen the symptoms. "Commander, you need to breathe," Dr. Chun said calmly, guiding her to a chair. "The serum has activated your sensory systems to levels you've never experienced. It's not dangerous. Your body can handle it. What you need is to process the information, not fight it." For the next hour, Dr. Chun guided Zex through a meditative process. Instead of resisting the heightened sensation, she learned to channel it. She began to understand the patterns, how the electrical currents in the facility followed logical routes, how the heartbeats around her formed a kind of symphony, how the colors in her expanded vision told stories about energy and movement. Then something unexpected happened. With her heightened senses, Zex began perceiving things no one else could. She noticed a faint irregularity in the base's electrical grid, something that would have caused a catastrophic power failure within days. She identified a structural stress point in the facility's main support beam. She sensed a contamination in the water filtration system the human sensors had missed. "Dr. Chun," Zex said, her voice steady now as she'd adapted to the sensations. "Your facility has 3 critical infrastructure failures developing. I can guide you to each one." James and Dr. Chun exchanged shocked glances. Within the hour, they'd followed Zex's guidance and addressed all 3 issues. The base commander arrived personally to thank her. As the serum's effects began to fade, Zex experienced something unexpected: sadness. The heightened perception had been overwhelming at first, but as she'd adapted, it had become almost beautiful. The world suddenly felt richer, more connected, more alive. "The effects should wear off completely in another hour," Dr. Chun said gently. "How are you feeling?" "Grateful," Zex said honestly. "That experience, terrifying as it was, showed me something important. Your species creates tools not just for destruction, but for understanding. Your military serum was designed for combat. Yes, but in my hands it became a tool for seeing what was broken and fixing it." She paused, her 4 eyes focusing on Dr. Chun. "Among my people, we have legends of moments that reshape who we are. They usually involve great battles or profound sacrifices. I never imagined mine would come from accidentally drinking a military beverage in a cafeteria." Dr. Chun smiled. "Sometimes the most transformative moments are the ones we never plan for." As the heightened sensations gradually receded and Zex returned to normal perception, something fundamental had shifted within her. She'd experienced what it meant to see beyond the obvious, to perceive hidden patterns, to use enhanced capability not for dominance but for service. That accident, she realized, had made her not just a diplomat. It had made her an advocate for understanding between species. And that was worth far more than any planned mission could have achieved.